Dr. Tom Long tells of a pastor friend who had a class for children for new members. They were studying the book of Romans, chapter number 8 in particular, and they were asked to memorize various portions of the scripture. Then there came the time when the children stood before the congregation to demonstrate that they were now ready to become full-fledged members. And the pastor friend said to Timothy, Timothy, tell us, what can separate us from the love of God? And Timothy said, the Bible tells us that neither height nor depth nor any other creature can separate us from the love of God. And they all applauded. And then the pastor friend said to Johnny, Johnny, you tell us, what can separate us from the love of God? And Johnny said, I'm persuaded that neither things present, nor things in the past, nor anything coming can separate us from the love of God. And the people applauded. And then he came to the little girl Rachel, and he had some apprehension because, you see, Rachel had really struggled with learning something about the book of Romans, chapter number 8, and memorizing it. And you see, Rachel had Down syndrome, and he was concerned that she might not say the proper thing. And so he said, Rachel, tell us, what can separate us from the love of God? And Rachel gave that big, broad, bright, glowing smile and simply said, nothing. You get the idea, don't you? Nothing can separate us from the love of God. Rachel had it just exactly right, and she put it in proper terms. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whoever you may be, I can assure you that nothing can separate you from the love of God. You are His. He will always love you. As a matter of fact, He always has. Thank you, Rachel, for explaining a very simple theological concept to us in a very simple way. Nothing separates us from God. Thanks for watching Don Howell, today's Light and Love from Liberty.